Good evening, guys. I got a response from some of the uh, requests that I made to Seabrook PD for items. The response comes from Ross, Banks, May, Crone, and Cavan, attorneys at law. I'm really disappointed in the response that I've gotten here, because for the most part, most of the things that I asked for, they are denying. They don't want to give them up. Specifically, I mean, it's pretty much everything that I asked for. Dash cam footage from my traffic stop, the data terminal transmissions from that time period only. Now, I didn't ask for anything outside of that time period. Text messages that referenced me on any city phone, browser history, and then I asked for the dash cam footage. Specifically, I wanted the audio from the traffic stop where Officer Jambrick pulled the weapon on me. I asked for communications radio traffic for the same time period. And I asked for a contact report for interaction with me in that time period. Basically, like a use of force report or something like that. They provided me with one thing. It's an email that Jambrick sent to the Chief of Police, IAD, and a couple other people with a link to the Tyrant Alert video. That is all that they have provided. Every single thing else that I asked for, they have gone to the Attorney General to try and block me from getting it. Now, let's think about this for just a quick second. Let's start with the video of my traffic stop. Okay? Why would you deny me, the person who was stopped, access to that video? What would be the purpose in that? Unless there's something in that video that you don't want me to see, there would be no reason not to give it to me. Especially if it shows that I didn't use my blinker and that the officer's stop was valid. And, you know, if everything was legit, I would give you that video, because it proves that my guy did the right thing and that you're not or didn't. Okay? Common sense. Transparency. Okay? There's a question about what's going on here. All right? And instead of addressing that question, they run and hide. Why? What's the purpose? Think about that. If you have nothing to hide, why not give it up? I think the obvious answer is, well, obvious. One of the next things I asked for was the video from the traffic stop where he pulled the gun on me. Now, what I have video of everything. That wasn't what I was after. Specifically, what I'm after is what he said to the officer in the SUV before he came over to confront me. There was a conversation that he had, and the officer in the SUV, it's hard to see it in the video, but the officer, the older officer in the SUV, was saying something to him and shaking his head no. And then from there, he just came over and confronted me. I'm curious about, you know, what that audio is, because I think that could be pretty revealing. My position is, and you know, I really kind of not wanted to go this direction with it, but it's being reinforced by the actions of the department. My belief is this officer knowingly and intentionally targeted me because he knows I'm an activist. He knows I'm, you know, here in the community. He saw an opportunity to come and screw with me, and he took advantage of it. And then on the follow-up, he saw an opportunity to escalate things, and he took advantage of that. Okay, that's my position. And the fact that they don't want me to have this video, I'm sorry, but that just to me reaffirms that, because I think there's something in that video that they want to hide. Other things, they couldn't provide me with text messages because the city doesn't provide their cell phones. Okay, I got that. They say they will not give me the second video from when he pulled a pistol on me because apparently there was a juvenile in the car, and because of that they don't want to release the information, and because there's a license plate on the dash cam that's visible, they don't want to release it. I have the video of the license plate already. What's your point? Okay. That's really it. I'm really dumbfounded. You know, there's I don't know, a lot of you know SAE Perez out in San Antonio. He just did a FOIA request with Live Oak PD for dash cam footage from an incident that he wasn't involved in, had nothing to do with, and they gave it to him. The dash cam footage that you see on Philip's channel of the Deer Park interaction where he was arrested by Deputy Garza, I got that from Deer Park. Okay, here you have departments that are being forthcoming with information, and then you get something like Seabrook that wants to hide it. Why? You know, if there's nothing there, all I'm going to do is put it out there and show everybody exactly what it is. If it shows me not using my blinker, I'm going to put it out there and say, look, okay, so, you know, I was stupid. I thought I did, I didn't, whatever. And I would publish that. I said at the very start that I wasn't sure if I used my blinker or not. So if you give it to me and I didn't use the blinker, okay, I'll put it out there. Why would you want to hide that? It serves no purpose. You're only reinforcing what's really becoming, to me, is starting to solidify that you guys are hiding for a reason. You're covering up somebody's wrongdoing, and that's not acceptable. And of course, when the attorneys provide this their opposition to the Attorney General on this matter, you know, they make it sound like I'm requesting just miscellaneous bullshit. They don't put in there that what I'm trying to do is establish that this officer, you know, singled me out and targeted me, blah, blah, blah. They don't put that in there, you know. But I will put that in the appeal. And I'll send this on to my attorney, and, you know, if we can't get it one way, we'll get it another. You know, City of Seabrook, you're not going to cover this up. It's going to see the light of day. And you just had an opportunity. I handed you an opportunity to look good, to polish your image up a little bit. And instead, you do this. Hell, if you're really worried about it, if you're worried about me releasing it or whatever, for maybe it contains something you didn't want out there, you could have called me in. I could have sat down and looked at it. Right there with you. Not recorded it, just show me. Show me I'm wrong. Instead, you want to prove people right. I don't get it. Chief Sean Wright, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what your department's doing. I had much higher expectations of you and your agency. And, you know, we've got this thing going on with trying to boost the businesses along 146 for the highway expansion and stuff. I think what I'm going to do is start calling attention to you know, what I'm going to describe as questionable police practices. And honestly, I'm really feeling that as a whole, your department is in trouble. And I got quite a few people that will make phone calls to these potential businesses and people along that 146 corridor that maybe we can get those people involved, and maybe then we can get a light shown inside the department over there, and start making some changes there, because this is unacceptable, absolutely unacceptable. So that's it, guys. It's just a quick update. It actually ran longer than I intended. I'll keep you guys posted. Y'all be safe and keep watching.